Hello, rare gems. In a world where most women are caught up in the daily grind, Sigma females take a different route. They aren't focused on climbing the corporate ladder or competing with their peers. Instead, they carve out their own unique paths to escape the rat race. This isn't about shortcuts or quick fixes. It's about understanding what truly matters and finding freedom on their own terms. Join us as we dive into the distinctive strategies Sigma females use to break free from the ordinary and create lives that are genuinely fulfilling. Number 1. Utilizing counterintuitive strategies. Sigma females excel at stepping away from the conventional path. They often embrace strategies that might initially seem unusual or risky, but ultimately provide surprising benefits. Rather than following the crowd, they think creatively and choose routes others might overlook or dismiss. For example, a Sigma female might pursue a project that seems unconventional or take on a role that's far from mainstream. This could involve diving into a startup in a niche industry or choosing a career that defies expectations. While these choices might raise eyebrows, they often come with hidden opportunities that traditional paths don't offer. These unconventional choices can lead to unique insights, specialized skills, and unexpected networks that open doors to new possibilities. Sigma females understand that success isn't always about following the well-trodden path. By leveraging these counterintuitive strategies, they not only set themselves apart but also tap into advantages that others miss. This approach allows them to uncover unique opportunities and carve out a distinctive niche, making their journey to success both unconventional and highly effective. Number 2. Understanding risk tolerance. Sigma females have a sharp sense of their own risk tolerance, which means knowing how much chaos they can handle before they lose their cool. They don't jump into every opportunity that comes their way. Instead, they take a step back and assess whether the potential rewards are worth the sleepless nights and stress-induced headaches. They have an uncanny ability to analyze their personal and financial limits. It's like they have an internal risk meter that helps them decide if a venture is a smart move or if it's going to send them into a tailspin. They know that taking on too much risk can be disastrous, so they stick to what they can handle. This doesn't mean they're risk-averse, it means they're risk-smart. They balance their aspirations with a realistic understanding of their capacity to manage potential setbacks. For example, if someone pitches them a high-stakes investment, they don't just nod along and empty their savings. They dig deep, ask the hard questions, and figure out if this aligns with their long-term goals and current stability. They know their breaking points and avoid stretching themselves too thin. This self-awareness means they make informed decisions rather than gambling their future on a whim. They aren't the ones to be swept up by the latest hype or pressured by peers into risky ventures. They stay grounded, confident in their understanding of what they can stomach without going off the rails. So while others might dive headfirst into dubious schemes or panic sell at the first sign of trouble, Sigma females are cool, calm, and collected. They play it smart, taking calculated risks that align with their personal tolerance, ensuring they remain steady on their path to success. Number 3. Mastering delegation. Sigma females know that time is their most valuable asset, and they are relentless in protecting it. They delegate tasks not out of laziness, but out of pure practicality. Imagine a Sigma female looking at a list of things to do. It's not about whether she can do them all, but whether she should. Sure, she could spend hours sorting through emails, but she'd rather hire a virtual assistant for that and use her time to strategize her next big move. Think of it this way. If you needed brain surgery, you wouldn't want the surgeon to spend their time cleaning the operating room. Sigma females apply the same logic to their lives. They focus on their strengths and passions while outsourcing the mundane and draining tasks. They have no problem cutting off time wasters, be it a pointless meeting or that one friend who never stops complaining about their ex. For a Sigma female, delegation is about efficiency and maintaining sanity. It's the difference between spending a Sunday doing laundry and meal prep versus using that time to recharge, read, or plan a new venture. By delegating, they free up mental space and energy, enabling them to stay sharp and innovative. A Sigma female knows her time is better spent on tasks that require her unique skills and vision. She'd rather be steering the ship than scrubbing the deck. And if anyone questions her for it, she'll just point out that even superheroes need a team. So, while others are buried under a mountain of busy work, she's already 3 steps ahead, plotting her next victory. Number 4. Embracing delayed gratification. Sigma females are masters of delayed gratification, a rare talent in a world obsessed with instant rewards. While everyone else is frantically clicking "buy now" on the latest gadget or binge-watching the newest show, Sigma females are playing the long game. They're the ones who skip the daily $5 lattes and invest that money instead, knowing that their future selves will thank them when they're sipping espresso in their dream homes. They understand that short-term sacrifices can lead to long-term gains. While their friends are flaunting new designer bags, Sigma females are quietly building their empires. They don't mind waiting because they have their eyes on the bigger prize. They know that real success doesn't come from quick fixes or overnight miracles. It's a result of consistent effort and patience. Sigma females can resist the allure of immediate pleasures because they've got bigger ambitions. They'd rather invest in their skills, their business, or their future than splurge on fleeting trends. They're the type who will endure a few years of living lean so they can retire early and travel the world. And let's be honest, they get a bit of a thrill from it. There's a certain satisfaction in saying no to short-term indulgences, knowing that each no is a step closer to their goals. It's like having a secret weapon in a world full of impulse buyers. While everyone else is busy trying to keep up with the Joneses, Sigma females are outsmarting them, one smart decision at a time. They know that true wealth isn't just about money, it's about the freedom and options that come with it. So, while others are living paycheck to paycheck, Sigma females are steadily working their way to financial independence and beyond. At number 5, taking calculated risks. Sigma females are experts at taking calculated risks, which means they don't just leap off cliffs hoping to fly. They're the ones who will check the parachute 5 times before even considering the jump. They don't mind taking bold steps, but only after they've thoroughly researched and planned their moves. It's like playing chess. Every move is strategic, with an eye on the long game. They're not reckless, but they're not afraid to step out of their comfort zones either. They understand that growth often comes from doing what's uncomfortable. However, they make sure that every risk they take is backed by solid information and a backup plan. They won't dive into a new business venture without first understanding the market, their competition, and having a clear plan for success. They also know that sometimes the biggest risk is not taking one at all. So they push themselves to seize opportunities that have the potential to pay off big time, but only after they've done their homework. They'll invest in a promising startup, but not before scrutinizing the business model, meeting the founders, and understanding the financials inside out. When a Sigma female decides to take a risk, it's a well-calculated decision, not a shot in the dark. She's weighed the pros and cons, anticipated possible setbacks, and figured out how to navigate them. She's ready for the bumps in the road because she's already mapped out the detours. This approach doesn't mean she avoids all risks, it means she takes smart risks. She's not the person buying lottery tickets, she's the one investing in her education, learning new skills, or launching a side hustle with potential. It's all about making informed choices that align with her goals and values, ensuring that even when she takes a leap, she's got a solid footing. Number 6. It takes time to be extraordinary. Sigma. Females understand that it takes time to be extraordinary. They know greatness doesn't happen overnight, and they're perfectly okay with that. While everyone else is chasing quick fixes and instant success, they're in it for the long haul, embracing the grind with a patient smile. They don't get frustrated by slow progress because they know every small step is a move closer to their goal. Think of them as the tortoise in the race with the hare, steady, deliberate, and ultimately triumphant. They understand that real skills and meaningful achievements require dedication and time. They're not looking for shortcuts because they know those often lead to dead ends. Patience is their secret weapon. They invest years honing their craft, learning, evolving, and perfecting their strategies. They're the ones who will spend hours reading, studying, and practicing, knowing that each effort adds up. They see the bigger picture and are willing to put in the work now for the rewards later. Their long-term perspective means they don't get discouraged easily. Setbacks are just part of the journey, not signs to quit. They view obstacles as opportunities to learn and grow rather than roadblocks. They have the perseverance to keep going when others would have given up, and that's what sets them apart. They also find joy in the process. While others might be fixated on the end result, Sigma females enjoy the journey itself. They appreciate the learning, the challenges, and the incremental progress. This mindset makes them resilient and gives them a sense of fulfillment that isn't tied solely to the end goal. So while others might be sprinting toward quick wins, Sigma females are steadily and surely building something remarkable. They know that extraordinary takes time, and they're willing to invest that time to become the best version of themselves. Number 7. Tuning out short-term noise. Sigma females have perfected the art of tuning out short-term distractions. In a world where everyone is reacting to the latest tweet or market dip, they stay cool and collected, like a Zen master in a storm. They understand that most of the daily chaos is just that, chaos. It's like being at a concert and not getting distracted by the people screaming next to you because you're there for the music, not the mayhem. They don't let the latest trend or newest crisis throw them off their game. Whether it's a sudden stock market crash or the next viral sensation, Sigma females stay focused on their long-term goals. They know that real success is built over time, not by reacting to every little hiccup and headline. While others run around in a panic, they calmly stick to their plan. This doesn't mean they're out of touch or unaware of what's happening around them. They're fully aware but choose to filter out the noise that doesn't align with their objectives. It's like having a built-in spam filter for life's distractions. They get that not every piece of news needs a response and not every minor setback is a catastrophe. Their ability to stay grounded amidst chaos gives them a significant edge. While everyone else zigzags in response to every new piece of information, Sigma females move steadily forward. They don't get sidetracked by short-term losses or wins. Instead, they focus on the bigger picture, knowing that consistency and persistence will get them further than any quick reaction ever could. So, while others chase their tails, Sigma females steadily march toward their goals, unfazed by the daily noise. They've got their eyes on the prize, and no amount of clamor or chatter is going to distract them from reaching it. At number 8, leveraging hidden skills. Sigma females have a knack for uncovering and using skills that most people overlook. Instead of sticking to the usual job roles, they tap into their unique, less obvious talents that set them apart. Think of it as finding a secret weapon that others don't even know exists. While everyone else is scrambling for traditional roles or trying to fit into conventional molds, Sigma females quietly excel in areas that aren't on the radar of the mainstream job market. For example, they might have a deep understanding of a niche technology or an unconventional hobby that turns into a lucrative opportunity. By honing these hidden skills, they can offer something truly different, carving out a space for themselves that avoids the crowded and competitive paths others are chasing. They're not afraid to delve into these obscure fields or unconventional talents because they know that's where they can truly shine. This approach allows Sigma females to stand out in their careers or entrepreneurial ventures by creating unique value propositions that don't just follow the crowd, but set new standards. Their ability to leverage these hidden skills helps them sidestep the usual career traps and build something remarkable on their own terms. Number 9. Discipline over motivation. Sigma females understand that relying on bursts of motivation is unreliable. Instead, they build a foundation of discipline that keeps them moving forward, even when enthusiasm wanes. While many people depend on fleeting spurts of inspiration to drive their actions, Sigma females take a different approach. They establish and stick to a self-imposed routine that doesn't waver with changing moods or external pressures. Imagine a Sigma female working on a long-term project. She doesn't wait for motivation to hit. She sets a steady pace and adheres to her schedule rigorously. This disciplined mindset means she tackles tasks methodically, making steady progress regardless of how she feels on any given day. She recognizes that consistent effort, even if it's not fueled by excitement, builds momentum and achieves results over time. By focusing on discipline rather than motivation, Sigma females avoid the pitfalls of burnout and inconsistency. Their routines and habits are designed to support their goals, allowing them to navigate challenges and setbacks with resilience. This commitment to discipline over momentary motivation is what helps them escape the rat race and carve out their own path to success. At number 10, they don't care about keeping up with the Joneses. Sigma females couldn't care less about keeping up with the Joneses of the world. They're not interested in living up to someone else's idea of success or style. They don't spend their time and money trying to match the latest trends or outdo their neighbors. If Jane gets a fancy new car, the Sigma female isn't running to the dealership. She's likely just rolling her eyes and thinking about how much that depreciation is going to cost in a year. They are driven by their own values and goals, not by what others are doing. While others might be obsessing over their social media likes or trying to keep their lives Instagram perfect, Sigma females are busy pursuing what truly matters to them. They find fulfillment in personal growth and achievements, not in collecting external validation or following the crowd. This independence from societal pressures means they can allocate their resources, time, energy, money, more wisely. Instead of spending on the latest must-have items, they invest in experiences, education, and opportunities that genuinely enrich their lives. They don't feel the need to flaunt their success because they know that real wealth isn't about flashy displays. It's about having the freedom to live life on their own terms. This nonchalance extends to all areas of their lives. They dress for comfort and confidence, not for approval. They choose friends who share their values, not their status. They make career choices based on passion and potential, not on prestige. It's like they have a built-in filter that helps them focus on what's truly important and ignore the rest. So while the Joneses might be busy keeping up appearances, Sigma females are busy building authentic, fulfilling lives. They understand that true contentment comes from within, not from keeping pace with others. This mindset frees them to pursue their unique path with confidence and joy, unaffected by the ever-changing benchmarks of society. Sigma females have mastered the art of breaking free from the rat race by embracing a mindset that is both revolutionary and unapologetically authentic. They don't just participate in the game, they redefine it. While most people are caught up in the relentless pursuit of approval and superficial success, Sigma females choose a different path. They aren't swayed by noise or trends. They focus on what truly matters to them and execute their vision with precision. These women understand that real success isn't about climbing the corporate ladder or collecting accolades. It's about creating a life that aligns with their values and goals. They leverage their unique strengths to sidestep the conventional traps that ensnare others, making calculated moves that are both bold and strategic. They don't just seek freedom, they demand it, and they shape their environments to reflect their own definitions of fulfillment. So, if you're tired of the rat race and ready to forge your own path, take a page from the Sigma Female Playbook. Define your own success, make strategic choices, and live on your own terms. It's not about escaping the rat race. It's about reinventing your reality to one where you're the master of your fate. And rare gems, please don't forget to subscribe and leave your comments below. Thanks for watching. See you in our next video. Bye for now, and God bless.